Hey YouTube, I'm JP, and I've been asked a question a few times. What game am I currently playing? Well, it won't be any surprise because you've seen the title and you've seen the thumbnail, but one of the games that I play quite regularly is Minecraft. But not just vanilla Minecraft, a very heavily modified Minecraft server. So, without further delay, let's dive in. So yeah, the game I spend most of my time playing right now is Minecraft. If you have seen my other video on the custom Minecraft server, you will know I run my own Minecraft server, but not vanilla. I run a heavily modified server with over 300 mods, and it's called Another Quality Modpack 2. AQM2 is a mod pack, so a collection of mods put together, and consists of over 300 mods, and is currently running on the base version of Minecraft at 1.18. So what's the difference between a normal Minecraft server and a modded server? So normal Minecraft, normally referred to as vanilla Minecraft, is how the standard game is intended to be played, that's distributed by Mojang and Microsoft. With a modded Minecraft server, anything can be manipulated, from how the terrain generates, to adding new blocks, weapons, mods, mechanics, and even changing the graphics. Now we will not be able to go through every single mod in this pack, it's absolutely massive, as a single mod out of the 337 mods can do as little as add a map at the top right corner of the screen, or it could add loads of blocks like Tech Reborn, and we will touch on this mod just a little bit later on in the video. So let's jump onto the server, take a look around, see who's online, and just talk about some of the mods, buildings, maps, structures, etc. So here we are on the Minecraft server, and this little corner of the map belongs to Decrux. So let's take a look at some of the structures that he's built on this Another Quality mod pack. Let's start over here. So we'll fly down. So inside here, now this is part of the mod pack, you can't normally build this stuff. We have, from the Tech Reborn, as we talked about earlier on, we have a recycler. Now what the recycler does is, it takes any unwanted items and turns them into scrap. What you can do with that scrap is put it together in a grid array like this, and it will give you what's called a Scrapbox, a little bit like a loot box. So basically you can chuck it on the floor and it'll basically spawn an item, a random item. So this is the auto crafter, which will automatically craft said Scrapbox, and then here we have a Scrapbox opener. So it'll take the Scrapbox, it'll open it for you, and it'll put it in these chests. So let's have a look to see what sort of items we can get. So we can see beds, we can see heads, boats, yes, diamonds, we get diamonds from here, but the best thing we can get from here is all this dust. Now some of this dust can be for rare ingots, same with the nuggets. So at the moment, the way this is set up is it's an AFK setup. So as long as you're on the server, which there we can see Decrux is AFK down there, as long as you're on the server, this machine will run. Now he's doubled up here, so again, recycler, auto crafter, box opener, plenty of items in there and plenty of items in there. You can get some really good stuff out of this. So what's he recycling? Well, what he's recycling is black carpet. Now I'm not 100% sure how he's achieving this, but it looks like one of the tick glitches where it's constantly spawning these black carpets basically out of thin air. So within Minecraft you'll always see auto something farm, and it just generates items based on a tick glitch or some other kind of glitch. So that's basically what he's doing here. This little building here is automatically recycling all these black carpets and giving him good items. So all he's got to do is sit down there and all these items will automatically be generated. So this is kind of like a little recycling plant. So over here he's built something quite nice to go with his mine. So all this is where he goes to mine his ores, diamonds, coal, whatever. But he wanted to make it just stand out and look a bit different. Now D-Crux is very good at making things pretty in Minecraft. You know, he's not happy just building something and there you go, it works. He wants to make it look smart. There's not really much to see down here, but you can see he's put campfires in to give it just a nice look. That Enderman has been there for ages. I think he's camping. So that is basically his mine. What we have here, let's have a look, because I'm not 100% sure. Oh, okay, this is an auto chicken cooker. So you basically place a few chickens in the top. When they lay eggs, the eggs get dispensed down here. Now you see those baby chickens? They're not big enough to get caught by the lava, and if they did, then they wouldn't leave anything behind. You can only fully grown chickens will drop chicken like this, chicken to eat. But because it's lava, not only does it produce the raw chicken, it cooks the chicken. So what you'll end up with a load of cooked chicken, and that just, as long as he's on the island, that will just keep running. What else have we got over here? So what we've got over here is no clue. What's it making? Oh, okay. So before he had the chicken cooker over there, he was basically growing chickens in here. So it's like a little chicken pen, if you like. Now, one of the other things within this mod pack is you can create blueprints for prefabricated structures. So each, let's take a look now. So if we type in blueprints, no, let's type in house, and we can see here we've got blueprints. So when you first start the server, you will have in your inventory a starter house. This is how you make a starter house. So you put all these items in here and then you'll get the blueprint, but you start off with a blueprint. I'll show you what that looks like a little bit later on, because I don't want to go placing anything on D-Crux Island. What else have we got here? Oh, I didn't even go over what this was. So this is one of those blueprints, and it is basically a nether portal. So it's all pre-built, all pre-made, and if you have a look through there, it kind of looks like the nether, but it's not in the nether. What you can see, you're not seeing into the nether, it's basically what's behind this portal to make it look like you can see through it. So that portal will just take you through to the nether. Then over here we have some sheep and cows. Now this building's quite interesting. This is an auto mob killer. So the idea here is you go down the bottom. Those spawners should start spawning in enemies, mobs even, and those items will basically fill into the chest. Has he turned this off? They don't seem to be spawning for some reason. Looks like he's working on something here. But we have other auto spawners to look at. I've got some back at my base, so we'll leave that for now. We've got some farms here, just growing crops. And let's go over here. This is one of the things that we all built together because of the amount of resources, the amount of iron that you need to build the storage system with hoppers excuse me, below. So what we have here is 3 villagers on 3 beds. They have a trade and they have a composter in front of them because they're farmers. Behind them there's a sticky piston that goes up and down with a zombie on top. Now as that piston keeps going up and down, it scares the villagers. If you scare the villager, an iron golem will appear on the top. So let's have a quick look to see how that's going to work. I need to practice flying. So the iron golem will appear. There we go. So this one's spawned in. He goes into the water, and then once he comes across, he falls down into the lava, which kills him. Now obviously we've got 4 on this level, and then there's 4 on the level below. Just jump down here. So yep, there's another 4 there. Look, see the villagers and the zombies in there. So they all fall down the bottom. Now iron golems drop iron. Oh, okay, we're gonna get attacked here. So let's. There's too many monsters nearby, and he's not gonna leave me alone. So where is he? Let's kill this guy. Right. It's also got a 1 sleep system on it, so you know that Decrux is online, but I've set it so only 1 person has to sleep. So the iron golems fall down. They drop poppies and iron. So within this base there is right, thank you. So within this base platform here, behind these chests, there's a bunch of redstone comparators and hoppers and things like that. And what they do is when the iron and the poppies fall down, the poppies get composted and made into bone meal. It's kind of a secondary thing because, you know, it's been running for a week and that's all we've got. But what it does give you is an absolute boatload of iron. So these chests, this is the first chest that fills up, and it fills up this way, and then it goes to this one, fills up, and I believe we are, yeah, we're all the way to here. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and a half chests full of iron, and that's only been running a week. So the whole plan for Decrux was to have all these sort of automated farms running within the vicinity of his house. So when he is AFK, everything is just spawning, like spawning iron golems, he's getting iron. And at his recycler and chicken cooker, he's getting all that as well. So let's take a look at his house and see what he's got inside. It's daytime, so you won't attack me, but I'm going to attack you. Right, so front door of his house. Like I said, Decrux is really good at making things look nice. So he's got a small area down here with all these books, and he can do his potions and things. Oh, there's a disenchanter as well to take enchantments off items. Just the level of detail and the time and care he takes into making things look amazing. It's just, I'm more of put it together if it works, hut made of dirt sort of person, but he definitely takes a lot more time. You know, he's got his cooking area, he puts shelves up and puts food on, and his sink, etc. He's even got a diamond knife there on the chopping board. He really does take a lot of time and care into it. Got shelves up here, loads of random items as well that just makes it look good. So let's go up here. Okay, he's got his nether wart, brewing stands, calligraphy table, get my words out, Let's have a look at the other side. I think the other side is his bedroom. Yes, so this is his bedroom. Scented candles, you know, setting the mood. And his balcony. See, going back to what I was saying about the draw distance before, with modded Minecraft servers, the draw distance can be affected quite dramatically. The custom Minecraft server that I've built is quite high spec'd, over spec'd from what they say you need. So I'll put the specs on screen now, but what we're running is an i5 6600. We've got 16 gig of DDR4 RAM and a 500 gig NVMe Gen 3, which I believe it's the Samsung 970 Pro SSD. So in respect to the specifications, the hardware specs, it's a beast of a machine for a Minecraft server. But unfortunately, when you're running 337 mods in a massive mod pack like this, another quality mod pack too, you just need it. And the mod pack covers so much stuff. Like, let's have a quick look in the inventory what sort of blocks you can get. So there's 98 pages of blocks, which is completely massive compared to the original Minecraft. Let's get to some of the more obscure ones, like the armor alone, and all the different blocks you can get. Like, before you could use gold ingots to make a gold block. Well, in this you can make gold plated blocks, so they're not as expensive to make. And then you're looking at some of the, like we touched on the Tech Reborn. So if we look at the Tech Reborn, some of the machines you can get, because you can have generators and solar panels and then use power cables to run down from these solar panels to run alloy smelters, assembly machines, auto crafting tables, chemical reactors, industrial electrolyzers, sawmills and fluid replicators. There's just so much stuff that you can run on a modded Minecraft server. And look at these ingots, advanced alloy ingots and then mixed metal ingots. If you've ever just played vanilla Minecraft and you're starting to get a bit bored with it, which we did at first, we were playing on vanilla Minecraft, but we started getting pretty bored. So we decided to look at mod packs, and it's just a completely different ball game. So one of the other great things is this mod pack does have the Waystone mod. So instead of traveling by foot to my house from here, it's just a simple case of using the Waystone. Boom, I'm here. So this is my house. So I've got, this is actually one of the starter houses. And before I go any further, let's have a look at a starter house. Let's fly over here. Somewhere where it's just not feasible to build a house. So it's not feasible to build a house here. Okay? Loads of stuff in the way. So I'm an admin on this server, so I'm going to be naughty and I'm going to give myself a blueprint. Get rid of chicken eggs. So I give myself a blueprint. Now what you can do with these blueprints, and when you start the server you are given a starter house in your inventory straight away. So what you can do, you right click on the block that you want to be sort of the start of the house, and it's basic houses. You can have ranch style, loft style, tree house, desert, snowy, all different types of houses. So let's go for this one. This one looks pretty cool, this modern one. And basically, you build. Boom. It gets rid of all the blocks that are in the way and replaces them with air. So obviously it's cut all this out. And it just builds the house for you. One quick, simple click. So let's have a take. What's that? Blue carpet? Weird. Who has carpet in their front garden? So we've got blue carpet there. We've got somewhere to grow crops. Let's go inside the house. We have... Okay. It's a bit weird having bamboo grown in your house. And... doesn't look like there's anything through there. Let's go upstairs. And there you go. You've got a double bed, some chests. And that's basically it. It just builds the house for you. I don't know. I don't think I really like this house too much. But it's there now. It can stay there. So another great thing to note with mod packs is you can manipulate different things. So when you die in Minecraft, if you're really far away from where your bed is, you've lost your items. You're not going to get back there in time. But we have gravestones. So Universal Graves is a mod that when you die, you can right click on the gravestone, pick up all your items and your XP, and then we can just get rid of the gravestone. I don't want to clutter the whole world with gravestones everywhere. So that's another good reason. It just makes things a lot easier. So let's fly over to where my house is. So here's my basic house, and it's one of the starter houses. We have some sheep outside, we have some bees. There is my portal waystone for teleporting around the map. And in here is the start home. Got some pictures on the wall. Everything you're going to see in this mod, everything you're going to see here is in the mod pack. We haven't added anything extra, we haven't changed anything. It's basically another quality mod pack too. So this is just underneath, using the elevator block to get down. It's just underneath where that house was. This is my storage system. There'll be quite a few things here that you recognise. Tech Reborn, we've got... Right, so this is Tech Reborn again, an electric furnace. Now, if you've ever seen how long it takes a normal furnace in Minecraft to take raw iron and turn it into iron ingots, or in this case, we're going to take 64 iron ingots to turn it into refined iron ingots. Now, look how quick this is. Those refined iron ingots are just... Look how quick it's getting through that. So much faster. Now how I've got it set up, you'll see them disappearing. There's pipes that run underneath the floor, and they take all the items to my storage system, where this box here can look and see inside all these chests. And even if there's some iron in this chest, some iron in that chest, it gives you the total amount here. So netherite ingots. Also, I can look through here and see items that I might want. So let's have a look for something that's... Okay, let's have a look at this lamp. So, no, that's not worked. So let's have a look at... Oh, a sofa. So you click on the sofa, this is the stuff that you need. It automatically populates it, and boom, there we go. We've got a sofa. Got an achievement for that. Stuck in the wall, brilliant. So let's take our sofa, and there you go. Nice big sofa, we can sit down, admire our house. It's pretty cool. So this is kind of where all the smelting, the recycling, basically where everything's done, all industrial. Now I have started a second layer, which this is going to have, you know, my bedroom in there. You get a chest of drawers and all sorts where you can store stuff, but all these nice looking blocks were all harvested from the nether. And then below here is just where I do my mining. So we've got level 15 and then we've got level minus 58 where I'm clearing all out and mining for stuff. We could just keep, because these elevator blocks, if you stand on it and jump, it takes you up. If you duck, it takes you down through all the different levels. So let's have a little wander over here to one of the other buildings that are part of the prefab blueprint, and this is a pub basically. So that's your counter, that's where all the drinks are, and it's just a nice looking building. Jukebox, got some Pokemon pictures on the wall, Donkey Kong, some kind of fighting game. And the other things you can build, so I've actually got bunny ears on, if you see there, bunny ears. It basically lets you jump a lot higher than you can normally jump, so you can basically jump over big gaps like that. So this is a ski lodge. Now I've used the blueprints again, I built it, I haven't really done anything with it yet. It's just a nice big wide open space. Probably do something with that in the coming weeks. A little bit of a garden here, and then round the back, because it cut out all this area, so you can see how much it cuts out, and then it puts a load of snow here. So let's have a little look over here. This is my auto mob killer. So what it does, down the bottom here we've got a conveyor belt, we've got spikes. The mobs will spawn up the top, they'll fall, 90% of them will die when they hit the bottom, but if they don't, there's spikes, and if they're really powerful, you know, super mobs, the conveyor belt will take them down, and there's a little bit of lava there where they'll die. Hoppers will pick up the items they drop. Little pipe underground comes into here, and again, just like in Decrux Place, recycler, auto crafter, scrapbox opener, and there's all the items. So let's have a quick look at this working. So as soon as I jump up the top, you look through the window, there you can see they're all starting to spawn in. So this is just a little AFK area where I can just sit here. All these guys are falling all the way down there, and we'll quickly run around. There you go. You can see them falling down now and dying. Super zombie, so he is probably gonna fall in the lava. No, he's not. Spike's got him. He didn't want to go in the lava. So the items will come up this pipe here. Now let's chuck something in here so we can see that in action. I'm just going to get rid of 60-foot iron just for the sake of it. There you go. You see all the iron coming in there, getting recycled, and then it will basically make a scrap box and it will come in here. And then certain items in here I don't want, so I don't want any of that keeping. And then what I can do is I can just chuck all of that in there, and then you'll see the items that I've put in there coming up the pipe, recycling, creating a scrap box from scrap, and then opening the scrap box and popping it in here. Oh, XP. Nice. So that's basically that. So one of the questions you're probably asking yourself is, why does Minecraft look so much better here than it does when you're playing vanilla? Well, it's all down to the shader packs. So let's change back to normal Minecraft. We'll disable the shader pack and we'll go back in. So this is what Minecraft normally looks like. Very Minecraft. But with this mod pack, we can actually go into shader packs and we have all these options for different shader packs. Now, the BSL, in my opinion, is the best looking one. It does give you ray tracing, so you can see the shadows there from myself and the grass blades. If we go down to the bottom, water looks absolutely amazing here. So you can see the water there, and you can see, let's just get further out here, you can see the reflections of everything on the water, the reflection of me, and turn around, we can basically see the whole world reflected. Now, you don't need to have a ray tracing graphics card to do this, like an RTX. I have an RTX 3070, but there's a couple of people on the server that only have the GTX 1080 and the GTX 1080 Ti, and it works absolutely flawlessly for them too. So the way they've done it, yes, it's more demanding on your graphics card, but they're still getting really good frame rates, more than playable. And it just looks so much better. It doesn't feel like that old Minecraft game that came out however many years ago. This video was just a little bit different to what I usually do. It's not really a review of the game, it's more just a look at what am I playing on, how the Minecraft server works and the mod pack, etc. It's definitely worth looking at getting a mod pack if you're just bored with vanilla Minecraft. There's just unbelievable amount of stuff to do. There's quests, there's achievements, there's just so much different stuff that you can do, and weapons. We haven't even touched on some of the other things that's on offer here, but if anyone wants to know any more about this mod pack, if enough people ask to go more in depth than what's on offer, then I'll happily make the video. If you enjoy my content, like the video, hit the bell notification and subscribe. I'm JP, you've been watching Alien and Gaming Tech, and I'll catch you in the next one.